Alright. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Do something wrong. Hold up, I gotta change my settings. Oh, hi. Keith, that's Keith, right? I've already been in here. Did that man just drop a potato? I'm OD tired right now, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't feel like trying to find the Avengers. I searched hours for one yesterday and I couldn't find it. Bro, I'm about to go in creative, get blaze powder, use the ender pearls that I already have to make eye vendor. Like, I'm sorry. That's how pissed. All right. If my,
Can I join?
no. I mean, I I already have almost full diamond armor. If you join, then that wouldn't. Then I would have to get. Then I would have to wait for you to do your stuff, and then we have to go fight the enemy.
That's the only reason why I joined it. Alright. What?
Iron. I found iron and a key. Even though I already have. All I need is a diamond chest plate, which is.
Hey, are you streaming, right?
Yes.
Is that dude in the thing again?
No, it's my cousin this time.
Well, you know who that is, right?
Who is it?
Like, his real name?
What's his real name?
His name's Tristan.
He told me his name was Carlos. Didn't even get a chance to come near me. That's it. I'm cheating. I already defeat the Ender Dragon legitimately. Listen, you know, Creeper, I really hate you. Like, look at the mess you've made. See, what did you die for? To make a mess? Yeah, I hope it was worth it, bastard. Bro, I'm cheating, dude. I do not have the time. I searched hours upon hours for another fortress yesterday, and I am not in the mood to do that today.
Well, good for you. Later.
Time to craft the eyes of Ender. Alright. No, I need more! I need more! I didn't get enough blaze powder! Ah! I'm gonna reset my spawn point till I die, like, bruh. I'm actually sleeping right next to another portal. That must be really unsettling, like. I'm literally gonna reset it 10 million times. Cause I don't wanna get no dumbass respawn point. Alright, I am going to get myself some more blaze powder. I'm only doing this because I already beat the game legitimately, trust me.
Sure.
Thanks for believing in me, Alon.
You cheating on your stream. Got no time for it.
Oh, can you blame me though? I searched for another fortress hours upon hours yesterday. Now can you blame me? I'm not finna Alright, time to speedrun this game. Listen, Dream does the same thing, so like, how do these things work again? How do these things work again? Does that mean like, okay, I gotta look up how eye vendors work. I'm sorry. I deadass forgot how these things work.
Wondering how to use the Eye of Ender in Minecraft? This video is going to explain the crafting recipe and how to use an Eye of Ender to find strongholds. Let's first talk about the crafting recipe. It is an Ender Pearl and Blaze Powder crafts an Eye of Ender. Blaze Powder is acquired by killing blazes that drop 0 to 1 blaze rods, which can be crafted into 2 blaze powder. This can be increased with the looting enchantment, which is a sword enchantment. With blazes, it increases the potential drops of blaze rods by 1 per a level. The maximum level is 3, so at level 3 looting, you could get between 0 to 4 blaze rods. Found in the Nether Fortress, and specifically spawn from the blaze spawner. You can get 0 to 1 ender pearls when you kill an enderman. At looting level 3, killing an enderman can drop 0 to 4 ender pearls. Also, cleric villagers at the expert level, which is the 4th level, have a 2/3 chance of having a trait of an ender pearl for 5 emeralds. Also, the new mob in the 1.16 update, the piglin, who can be found in the Crimson Forest, will barter ender pearls. First off, piglins will be hostile if you're not wearing gold armor. To barter with, piglins hold a gold ingot, either drop the gold ingot near the piglin or click on the piglin. The piglin will take this gold ingot and give you an item in exchange. There is a 4.73% chance of them giving you 4 to 8 ender pearls. You can also get ender pearls.
My nigga, I don't care.
In the altar chest at 23.3% and trap chest in the fake portal room in Woodland Mansions. Once you've crafted the Eye of Ender, there is 2 crafting recipes you can use them in. The first one is for the End Crystal. The recipe is the Eye of Ender, gas tears, and 7
what am I gonna
will craft you an
I can actually make that. Hold up.
Used as an explosive and do the same damage as a charge creeper or more than TNT. 4 end crystals can be placed on each side of the exit portal in the end, and this will respawn the Ender Dragon. The second recipe is an Eye of Ender, and 8 obsidian can be crafted into an Ender chest. The purpose of the Eye of Ender is to help you locate strongholds in the open.
Listen, Dream cheated so I can cheat. If the best speedrunner in this game in the world can cheat, so anybody else can cheat in Minecraft. And I'm honest about it, Dream. I'm not sure about him. He's not too honest about it.
12 blocks in the direction of the nearest stronghold. After 2 or 3 seconds of floating, it floats in the air briefly before falling or shattering. There is a 20% chance that an Eye of Ender will shatter when it is thrown. Also, Eyes of Ender can travel through blocks if necessary. The direction the eye goes is pointing towards the spiral staircase in the stronghold. This staircase is the first part of the stronghold that is generated. If you are far away from the stronghold, the eye will travel upwards. When close to the stronghold, the eye travels in a precise direction and flies down if the stronghold is below.
I'm such a terrible person. Eat it. Eat it! Eat the cooked mutton, sheep, it tastes good.
The next use of the Eye of Ender is to activate the end portal. The end portal generates in the end portal stronghold, and it has a silverfish spawner next to it. The end portal is composed of portal frame blocks that are...
That's how you find the silverfish. They're in the freaking stronghold. There's no way.
In it, you'll have to place 12 Eyes of Ender in the portals by right-clicking. The portal should be activated and you can travel to the end dimension.
Nigga, what?
Travel to the end dimension. Already that are 3x3. The end portal found the stronghold works in the overworld, not in the nether or the end. After you have found the stronghold, the next use the stronghold, the eye travels in a precise direction and flies down if the stronghold is below.
Oh.
Flying function only works in the overworld, not in the
Where did you go? Oh.
After you have found the stronghold, the next use of the Eye of Ender is to activate the end portal. The end portal generates the room of the stronghold, and it has a silverfish spawner next to it. The end portal is composed of portal frame blocks that are 3x3.
Did that bitch break?
Chance of each frame having an Eye of Ender already in it.
I'll be just
12 Eyes of Ender in the portals by right-clicking. The portal should be activated and you can travel to the end dimension.
Yo, these Eye of Enders is tripping, bruh. I only got 20 of y'all. Y'all can't be... Yo, I swear to God at that bitch, bro.
Been a good boy this year? So, that's fun.
How did that one not break? Come here. Got him. Bruh, these Eye of Enders got some nerve.
We are trying Adapted Mind. I'm so excited to try this game.
Let's go.
I've heard really good things. We're looking for a game for
Wait, what? Oh, so you tripping?
And I'm very excited. So
How do people find nether fortresses, man? It's like
has to be pink, obviously. So we'll
I'm done. 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 No, psych. Fuck.
I'm out.
Oh, are you gonna sit here and say Call of Duty's better than Minecraft? So, nothing. Why are the hoglins not attacking you? Ah! Why are hoglins so scary? Ah! Ah! I don't like that. Duh. I'm late as. Come on. I hate you. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Oh yeah, gang up on him. Come on. Come on. Ah, perfect.
This can work with the hoglin on the high ground and you on the low ground, but I recommend that you get the high ground instead. That's right, we are now
Get the high ground. You see high ground? Your dog water.
3 blocks above the hoglin. We can avoid
Sorry about that.
building up to deal damage to ourselves. What's that hoglin?
Yo, why do I hear a zombie? Hold on. Okay, never mind. There's literally zombies there. Damn, I just folded him. I didn't mean to kill him. Oh my, I feel like a terrible person. I did not expect to die in just one hit. What do you mean? I'm still alive. The dogs, I don't know about them.
But something else you'll notice is that it also works this way when it comes to gaps. If we attack this hoglin and he comes charging after us, we can just dive through one of these gaps right here, and the hoglin cannot get through these gaps, but we can use those to attack the hoglin instead. What's that? You want to come?
Hoglins are scary, bro.
Cannot do. So yeah,
Just look at that thing.
white box, and you can avoid that very
You know what? You, I don't like you.
easily. Now the hoglin's
I have Ender can go suck my dick.
so this is a very good defensive tactic if you're not sure what to do, and if you want to
Come on. Yes, sir, you are a good Eye of Ender. I will give you cookies when we defeat that Ender dragon.
pillars are going to work for you either way.
Bro, I'm about to say, if you're...
Do this, and then jump up there.
Come here. Ah, perfect.
Easy, and now
I don't know what I'm about to do, man. It's so freaking late, man. I'm gonna camp here for the night.
The only reason it should come back to you is that it forgets that you attacked it, and sometimes the logic can be like that. But yeah, just bear in mind that the baby hoglin has less damage and can just be knocked away by attacking anyway. So it is funny to say this, but the best defense in the case of the baby hoglin is genuinely an offense. You just have to attack it once in melee combat, and then it won't be able to come back to you, which is nice and easy. The third mob you're going to find around the Nether, particularly in Crimson Forest biomes and in the Nether Wastes, are going to be these piglins right here. Piglins can spawn with gold swords or with crossbows. Neither of them you really want attacking you. How do you prevent the piglins from attacking you head on and killing you? Well, this is a simple enough one. What you've got to do is give them some gold. If you have gold ingots or anything of any gold type, you can throw it on the ground and it'll interest them. Obviously though, if you have a decent amount of gold and you want to protect yourself from piglins preemptively, the best thing you can do is get yourself a piece of gold armor. The piglins will chase you relentlessly unless you have some gold on. The moment you have some gold on, they decide, actually, you're cool, you're one of us now, and they stop attacking you.
Wearing
Oh.
gold armor takes piglins from hostile to neutral, which is huge by itself. But obviously both of these strategies are predicated on having a decent
Come on.
gold
Good eye vendor.
armor. What happens if you don't have gold to wear or to give? Well, I'm glad you asked, because one of the biggest ways to get the piglins distracted by something other than you is getting horde of hoglins near them. Of course, this does have the potential issue of giving you two things that want to kill you, but in the ideal world, what usually happens is the piglins attack the hoglins attack the piglins, and you can get out there scot-free. You can get past both of those mobs. So what should happen when you run a group of hoglins and a group of piglins is the hoglins attack the piglins attack the hoglins, and you can make your way out nice to the side. What is wrong with the Minecraft like snapshots right now? The piglins don't work in the slightest. Oh, that's being unrecommended. I'm very mad. Oh. So another mob that is absolutely terrifying the first few times you want to take it down is the Blaze, and although the Blaze is super terrifying for doing fire damage and doing a lot of it as well from serious distances,
Man, Blaze ain't shit.
way to avoid it. Blaze's fire is just to dodge behind something. You can use Neverwood, it won't catch on fire. Pro tip right there. But if you actually want to take on the Blazes head on, which you need to if you want to beat Minecraft, as they are still the only source of Blaze Rod in the entirety of Minecraft, well, there's a few techniques you can use. If you want to attack them from a distance, so you can still jump over and dodge their attacks, you can use snowballs, because Blazes will they're the only mob in the game which are weakened by snowballs. Snowballs deal 2 damage to a Blaze, which means it only takes 8 snowball hits, which is somewhat easy to do at enough distances. 8 snowball hits and a Blaze is going to go down. So this is my easiest technique I recommend, because you can keep dodging their attacks while you do so. But if you think that's too much of a risk, or you don't want to do that for so many Blazes in a row, because it requires a lot of snowballs which come from the overworld, and maybe you're doing a never only challenge, well, the second technique you can use against Blazes is a very simple one. They use fire attacks, which is super
Come on.
but it means you have fire resistance on. Blazes are worth nothing. So just to clarify, here are 2 Blazes on fire. I have fire resistance for a potion I got from trading with piglins, and as a result, when the Blazes try to attack me, they can do nothing. They can only hurt you physically by touching you, and even then it's a super small amount of damage. Their fire attacks do nothing to you, which means you can come in here and you can swipe right simply. And the cool thing about Blazes is they actually have some of the lowest health points of any major hostile in Minecraft, which is 60, which means it's very easy to take one down. And to get yourself a nice Blaze Rod and go into the fire, which I think is really great. So you can use blocks as a protection temporarily. You can use fire resistance as a permanent shield, and if you want to attack them from a range and you don't have a bow and arrow, or you want to do something a little bit more niche and different, you can use snowballs as well. All of these things are valid techniques that will allow you to take out the Blaze, and also use an otherwise next to useless block, because let's be honest, snowballs are fun when you're playing multiplayer, but if you're playing solo Minecraft, snowballs are just cute and whatever else. But in the Nether, snowballs have some use against this block right here. But the biggest thing is just have fire resistance. I've literally been ignoring Blazes that have been attacking me non-stop, and it hasn't bothered me in the slightest. So while you're walking around the Nether Fortress anyway, looking for some Blaze Rods to beat Minecraft, you might come across some of these guys. These guys will inflict withering damage on you, which is super deadly, because not only do they hit you immediately, but also they can do this wither damage, which goes straight through armor. So no matter what armor you're wearing in Minecraft, you're a threat from these guys.
Wither skeletons are the scariest mob in the game. I'm not even kidding.
The simplest solution to the withering effect is
They are horrifying.
worried about the withering effect finishing you off is to always bring some milk buckets to the Nether, so that way you can drink the milk bucket, remove the withering effect, because milk buckets do every effect in Minecraft. That's not how it works in real life, but it totally works in game, and we can trust it.
What? What?
But if you want to avoid their attacks altogether, the simplest thing to do is to use their height against them. Wither skeletons are 3 blocks tall, which means all you've got to do is just block up the ceiling or the floor, just like this, and wither
Stupid
skeletons
ass.
through. As you can see, there is literally just a single block in the ceiling. I can still walk under it if I want to. It's not a good idea, but I can. But the wither skeletons can't get to me, which means I can attack them nice and calmly at a very slow rate from here behind the wood planks, or in this case, the wood planks. They're not technically made of wood, but you know, they're basically wood, right? You can all agree. But yeah, we can kill the wood skeletons from behind here at a super slow rate, but we did get withered once, right? So that's a nice benefit. And because the wither skeletons won't be able to jump up over, because again, they're not 2 blocks wide, they can't fit through this gap, it means you can attack them while still having this is something I do when I'm super terrified. I did a hardcore run recently. It went kind of wackily, and what I did is I made little doorways in my Nether Fortress, so I can get through very easily, but it's like a panic door that shields me from Blaze Rods, as well, from Blaze Bible, I should say.
I don't know, man.
Even the most armored of players are hard to do. So look at this. Wither skeleton, you want to come through here? You can't.
Hey.
And also, a Blaze can't hit me while the Wither skeleton
Dude,
because of this.
where are these eye vendors
Blaze gets hit
going?
by the fire, but obviously you can't So the white mob that a lot of people forget can spawn in a Nev Fortress as well is, of course, the skeleton. So skeletons can spawn singularly in the Nev Fortress.
Stop it! Stop it!
Over here in the Salt Sand Valley. And obviously I don't need to explain that when they spawn in the Salt Sand Valley, they are a pain in the neck. Because honestly, you know, trying to get off of them,
I hate skeletons. I want them to die.
Is a super frustrating thing that is easily fixed with Soul Speed 3, but if you don't have Soul Speed, so you
Talking to me?
just easily kill them. What is the solution to skeletons? One of Minecraft's most annoying mobs
You know what?
to
Fuck
kill,
you.
and one of the potentially most deadly mobs here in the Nether. So there's a nice easy solution, because if they spawn in groups, it seems like it's double the firepower, but in a way, it's kind of doing you a favor when you get more than one skeleton. Because all you need to do to make the skeletons stop caring about you is to stand between them and wait for them to attack each other, or better yet, if you can't afford any hits to yourself, which is often the case, right? You get them to stand one apart, just like this, so one is really close and one is not.
Go on.
And eventually, the back one will attack the front one, just
Oh, I love it. I don't know why I went down here.
Okay, you know,
I just did.
not what I was going for, but it technically worked out for me, right? So sometimes you'll of course get lucky and you'll die without that need, but here's something you can do when you've got a group of skeletons, two at least. You can get the skeletons to attack each other just like this, and then the skeleton will attack the offending skeleton, and you'll have a skeleton war. One of these skeletons will kill the other, and the one that isn't killed in this little bit of a fight out, we can get a third one involved too if we try hard enough actually. But the one that
I don't know what it is, but skeletons fighting is just one of like the funniest things in Minecraft. And like, oh, it's like that. I thought we was fighting him, and like, oh my bad, bro. I ain't mean to hit you. No. Put your paws up.
And that single one is going to be
Oh my
weakened from the
God.
skeleton arrow attack, which means 2 hits with a iron sword, and all
Dude.
of a sudden we've nailed it. And now we've got to deal with some poplins again. Wow, how do we deal with poplins?
The
We make
frick,
it nice
dude.
and tricky for them to get off.
The frick, dude. The frick, dude.
Earlier video coming in handy, showing you why you should always have multiple blocks in your inventory, because the Nether's a scary place, and you want to avoid all the things that can kill you. Just like this. Oh, we had both strategies work at once, because the hoglins were then attacked. Okay, you know, that worked really well. But yeah, piglins and hoglins, they hate each other, and hoglins can't attack you at heights unless you lean right over the edge, which means you can use this to your advantage to get you some nice pop shots, which might be great to help you recover from a skeleton fight. I would say the mob that more people are terrified of in the Nether, though, has to be the Ghast. This is one of Minecraft's biggest non-boss mobs. It's absolutely huge, and the moment it spots you, it starts firing explosive fireballs at you. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to be scared of these giant explosions that leave fire behind them, meaning you get explosion damage dealt to you, and even worse, you get fire afterwards, and even worse than that, if you
Alright, is there any diamonds nearby?
you can be knocked into lava.
Diamonds! Woohoo! Diamonds! I love you. Diamonds, I'll give you a kiss if you... I'll give you a kiss if you let me find you. Diamonds! Woohoo! Woohoo! Diamonds!
But this only really works if you're at the right distance from the Ghast. It only really works
Diamonds!
if you're hitting my bridge.
I heard it. It was calling my name. It was like, Elijah, I'm over here. I'm over here. Can you hear me?
So what do you do instead? Well, there are a few simple solutions. One, the most simple, is not to have Ghast.
Sounded like Lorraine, if you ask me.
But honestly, if you're in the Nether and you're scared of Ghast and you can't fight them back and you're worried about your aim, all you have to do is stick to the Crimson Forest and the Warp Forest. Any biome where you have trees is going to be a biome where you do not have Ghasts, which is surprisingly nice because the spawn rates in most biomes that aren't the Salt Sand Valley is pretty low for Ghasts, so you can build pretty safe if you just avoid these biomes for the most part. Again, you pop in there and out, but make sure you're secure every time you do it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be.
Build anything safe, make sure it's in one of those other biomes, but the other pro tip
I don't know what it is. I just mine redstone for the satisfaction of it.
There's a lot of blocks which have the blast resistance required, but basically
Dang, this is a pretty big cave. I don't know. I can't remember last time I saw a cave this big.
You use TNT or beds or gas fireballs that explode very easily, and that's not good if you like your ground being solid. If you want your pathway or your house or your nether portal defenses to be
Diamond! How did I miss these?
they'll be hit by the explosions, but the explosions won't break any blocks. They'll just set
How did I miss those diamonds? I'm an idiot.
for a very long time. It's a super nice way to make something that's kind of fun
I'm an
and
idiot.
but
It's
in no way, a much
impossible.
less conventional but much more fun way of avoiding Ghasts is actually
If
the
you don't
escape
like the way I
What if
talk,
instead of using the most sturdy box in
no
the game to
mind.
avoid Ghasts, we use the least sturdy? Because if you
Watch
want to
this.
avoid a fight with a Ghast, like
Watch this high IQ player
right
here.
here, you
Bam,
the best way is to
boom,
save yourself
ba,
so you
ba,
can't
boom,
get Ghasts, and therefore
pow.
the Ghast won't see you. However, all you've actually got to do to protect yourself from Ghasts glass fire
Bam,
can be behind
boom,
some block where there's
bam.
no, direct contact between you and the
Ba da
glass.
ba
Even though
boom.
glass blocks are transparent, you can see through them, and the glass can see through them too. For the glass to be able to fire at you, there needs to be a direct line of sight.
Oh, hold on. I have not seen this part of the cave yet.
Glass, which means if you have
Or
a
have
glass
I?
pathway,
Hold on,
you
let
can see
me-
when there's a glass around, and you can avoid it just like this. As long as you place a block on the
Listen,
glass.
guys, can you answer this in the comments for me? Have y'all ever in your life just say, look at a girl and say,
Which seems super counterintuitive when you're using. But yeah,
she let it
one is to make everything take the damage, and one is to guarantee you never have to take any damage by making a nice pathway. So to get from our Salt Sand Valley to our Crimson Forest,
what? Bruh.
we can make
Stop
a nice
it,
glass
okay.
pathway, and the glass pathway ensures that no stray gas
Okay, and
unless the
boom.
gas spawns in the Salt Sand Valley.
If you don't like the way I talk,
There's kind of two ways to tackle this.
yes, light,
Prepare for the gas, or
redstone, light.
it's the simplest solution, and it works surprisingly well.
Like I said, I mine redstone completely for the satisfaction of it, not because I want to stick a end rod in a sheep's butt. Trust me, I don't do that. That's kind of me.
So for the most part, my number one piece of
Oy, oy, oy.
you don't need to kill them. You might think you need magma creams, but actually you can trade with those from piglins. So do you
Annoying. They're just a nuisance. It's not like they drop anything good, like end rod. Okay, no matter of fact, well, let's go. If you don't like the way I talk, I don't know on your mind.
Because the splitting and the damage that can is something you want to be very, very careful.
That's
So
not
step
funny.
one is definitely to avoid any magma cubes. It might seem easy to take them down, but honestly, again, it's one wrong time and you're gonna get
She lighted it. Ew!
something else and you can be dead.
Ew! Get to the clown. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I might just wanna hop on. I wish I could report my Xbox gameplay, but then I'm gonna have to do that on freaking Mixer, and I don't have a Facebook. What's this? Why are there just plants growing here? How do plants even grow in caves? That's what I never understood about Minecraft. How do plants grow in caves? Shut up! Ignore me then. It's not that also you're gay.
Is seriously dangerous, and that's why I actually like the carrot technique, is to take advantage of this.
Fine.
Because all you have to do is knock them low enough
Yes.
to get to you, and you'll be
Break that obsidian. Break the obsidian. Break
so we
the
just step
obsidian.
a little bit, and they can't get me. It's nice and simple. When there are big
Yeah, I know there's some zombie just trying to screw me over and over.
you won't get away from them in time.
Thought she was
Big
slick.
ones, if they're in fleet, you the thing you want. You just have to
Oh yeah.
for that reason. Honestly, don't
Look at them Counter-Strike
because
skills.
they will bounce straight over you. They jump to your position right now, not your position after you're done. So there's a little solution, I guess. Oh, okay. But honestly, getting them to split and then getting some high ground away from them is the best evasive tactic. And if you have to absolutely kill them, try to line them up so they attack one by one, just like this. Again, if they're in front of each other, they'll stop each other getting to you. And
Alright, I'm gonna end this stream here. Thank you guys so much for 10 subscribers. I really love you guys.
always make sure that you're not standing
Let's keep it up. We will get big one day.
at the very edge. I am just asking
Peace out. I love you guys.
and to whack me into it. Again, it just takes one magma cube.
Make sure to hit that like button.
So yeah,